King Ojongbasi from the kingdom of Ntenaku loved his only son so much that he cannot afford to let any bad happen to him. This boy was the pride of his youth, the strength of the village, and because of this son, the prince, he can climb the mountain to kill any beast and want to destroy the village. As king, he never looked back to fight just to secure his prince and entire village. One day, the boy wanted to please the king. He said, "Daddy, I want to go fetch some water with my friends in the village stream." But the father told him, "Don't go, cause you are still young." He obeyed. The boy was next to be the king of the village, and everyone in the village was looking to see the day he would be crowned the king of the village. And he was a fine boy, kind-hearted and respectful. He loves playing with his peers, and he loved giving gifts to his friends and anyone that needs help. One day, he decided to go with his friends into his dense farm, away not close to the village, to get some sticks as firewood so they can play around during the night time, tell stories, play music and dance together. But something they never thought happened. Out of nowhere, they saw a man coming to them from nowhere and beckoned on him to the prince to come close, but his friends signaled to him to not go near. Remember, they are in a very thick forest where animals, wild beasts were around, and also birds were flying around. He never hearkened to his friends' refusal of him not to go close to the stranger. The prince came close, and he was grabbed by the hand by the strange bush fellow. They both disappeared from the presence of his other friends. Panic crept in, and even the grass and trees were frightened, and the birds were whistling out of panic, because such thing has never happened before. This was because this prince was the next to be king, but now he's no more, and no one knows where they could trace him. The panic was so intense to the extent that not one of his friends moved a muscle, as such was never seen by any of them. The question that they asked was, what will we say to the king? How can we find our way back, since we cannot trace our way back home? Even if we go back to the village, we are not sure the king will keep us alive. Our families will be banished from the village or even killed. These were what they were saying loud, not knowing what the future holds and their fate. But something miraculous and strange happened. The man that disappeared with the prince reappeared without the prince, and fear grabbed the four other friends. They were thinking, will he still disappear with us? And it was about the sunset hour of the day, when everybody returns homes from their day in the farm. The man talked to them to go, and that the prince will meet them on their way home. So they left, not because this stranger of a man told them to go, but because they were afraid of their lives and never wanted to get disappeared to a land they don't know. So they left, still thinking what their lives would be without the prince. After they have journeyed an hour away from where the prince was taken, they found the prince waiting for them, smiling. What joy filled their hearts. They jumped, screamed, danced, and carried the king or the prince up, because they know that their lives is now a thing to not worry about. As soon as they saw him, their faces were lighting up with smiles to the extent their eyes could literally tell the expression of their hearts. Happy they found their lost but found friend, the prince. They decided to go home singing the warrior songs. The king's son has come back to the land of glory. See the sun filled with strength. We have marched from the land of the dead, and we are here to sing joyful songs. This they sang while going back home. And you know that nobody can withstand the wrath of a king. Today they celebrate because their king is back. Is their king, because when we grow up, we will be their king. There is an African proverb that says, it is good to be of kind gestures to those who hold your hands, and to the people who see you daily. These gestures were the prince's doings to friends, loved ones, and those he does not know. Lesson of the day: be kind to people around you. The prince said.